Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I have a shorter video just because I'm still in school. Summer is almost here, and then I'll be able to make better and longer videos. I'm going to be making a taco charm out of polymer clay today. And if you'd like to see more tutorials, please let me know which ones you'd like to see in the description, and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the clays you're going to need is that yellow tan color, some brown, some green, some light yellow, some red, and some black. So I'm going to start with this color, which I actually mixed some yellow, tan, and a tiny bit of brown together. You can also use some white. I'm just trying to basically desaturate it to get like the corn tortilla. And then I used a washi tape to trace a circle, and then I cut that out with my blade. But if you have a circle cutter, you could use that as well. Then I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of smooth out the edges because my cuts are a little jagged. And then I'm going to use a toothbrush. Do not use this toothbrush for your teeth as well. This is an old one, just to give the clay some texture. Then I'm going to take my brown chalk pastel and shave some down onto my table and just use a small paintbrush to add some shading to make it look like it's nice and crispy. I didn't go for super realistic, but I still wanted you to be able to, like, it's not like a cartoony feel, I guess. You'll see. But then this is what it looks like. I flipped it over and I did the other side, but focused mainly on the edges. Then I used this paintbrush handle to be able to form it into the shape I wanted to put on the face, but don't focus too much on the face because I ended up removing it later and changing it because I put it too low down on the taco. I struggled with the mouth and had to try multiple times, but then it didn't matter because I cut that entire side off because I put it way too down low. You can also bake your shells before adding the fillings to make them hold their shape better, but I didn't. So I just started with my brown, put in like a little roll of it, sausage, and that's not going to show. It's just to kind of fill up the shell. And then I use the scratchy tool, but you can also just use a needle tool. And I added some texture to it, cut some chunks off, and I just added that in. I also found that some translucent liquid clay was very helpful. You can also use Bacon Bond. That works too. And here it is right here. So I just continued to scratch off bits of the clay and put that onto my taco charm, and I'm just focusing on piling up on the edges, and then later I filled in the middle with just like a piece of clay. Now we're going to move on to our lettuce. So I made this color by just doing a tiny bit of green into some translucent clay, and then I rolled it out really thin with my pasta machine, but you can also just roll it out yourself. I added some more translucent liquid Sculpey, and then you can see that brown chunk in the center, and then I basically just ripped off small pieces of this and kind of folded it together to make it look like lettuce, if that makes any sense. And then I just put that on both sides, layered it a little bit more, and that's it for the lettuce. Pretty simple. Next up, we're going to do the cheese. So this is just white clay with some yellow, but I feel like I should do it a little more orangey. But anyway, I just kind of cut a strip and then cut some smaller strips with my little blade here. And I'm just going to arrange all of these onto my taco. You know, I could have done like different colors like Mexican cheese, but instead I just did yellow. And then now I'm going to make a sour cream mixture. I had some white clay mixed into this. Into the TLS, and that is to make it pigmented. But yeah, make sure if you're not going to add any clay to thicken it, then you should add some white chalk pastel to dye it, because otherwise it's just going to be translucent when you bake it in the oven. I hope that made sense. But now I'm going to add the tomatoes, or are they peppers? Tomatoes? I don't know. They're whatever you want them to be. I would probably call them peppers, like maybe, yeah, they'll be peppers. So I just kind of rolled out a snake of red clay, and this was straight out of my packaging. I didn't add any other clay to this, and I just placed on the red chunks with my dotting tool. And there you go. That is the finished taco. Inside bits. I'm going to re-add the face now that I know how high or low it has to be in order for you to be able to see it when the taco's just standing. And then I'm going to place in a wire, and then I'm going to bake that in the oven at 275, but according to your package instructions, of course. I would probably, for your reference, bake this for 25 to 30 minutes at 275. But again, it's your package instructions. Just popped back on to say I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know, what do you put on your tacos? What are your favorite toppings? I like guacamole, rice, and like beef or chicken. Anyway, the reason why I have these filters, in case you care, is because it's late at night and I really want to get this video out for you guys today. But please be patient with me. I am going to be posting more during the summer, but I still have school. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.